welcome back to The Great Circle, an upcoming animal survival experience set in the giant African caldera. I'm TJ, developer and creator for the project, and I'm bringing you another live development stream where I'm going to be focused on doing some lion stuff, just a broad range of lion stuff today, and going to be getting into Venom. Hopefully I can cover a lot of it in the time that we have. I'm going to try to limit it to an hour, maybe an hour 30, unless there is a crash, which can happen. Let's go ahead and get started, but in case you don't know, you can follow The Great Circle on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We're everywhere. Just type in The Great Circle. And if you want to play early access, in the description of the video, you will see a link to our Patreon. Join one of our tiers and you can help fund the development and get early access to all the builds that we make while we're developing the game. If you have any questions, just ask it in the live chat, and if you missed the stream, you can ask questions as comments below the videos. I'll get back to those individually. Let's go ahead and get started, folks. To read your questions, I'm going to load up the bot real quick. Or actually, maybe I won't. It might take a little bit too much RAM. Alright, so what I'm working on right now is I'm going to make these two little cubs my cub companions, and then I'm going to add a parent, because I'm hopefully going to have parents for every baby in the next patch, which will be patch 6. Okay, looks like they loaded in okay, and I'm here too. So now I just want to be able to send them a message to say, hey, follow me, or just, hey, relax. So, and that'll be the only functionality that I'm looking for these two companions. What I think I'm going to do to test it is I'm going to make sure that every 10 seconds they come directly to me. We'll go 20 seconds. Hey, how's it going, Majid? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? And I'm going to tag my character as the Lion Cub Alpha. So that's what they're looking for. In the game, you're going to have to earn that status. Animals won't follow you unless you are an alpha, unless you demonstrate the alpha. And there's different ways I'm going to provide for you to attain alpha status. You can be an alpha even though you don't have a group or are not part of a family. And other animals can recognize your dominance. But you have to do things that give you that status and that standing in order for animals to recognize that in you. lion and lioness. Yep, actually I will. Just give me a second to finish what I'm coding into the cubs here. Seek me. Ready to test. Let's see. So every 20 seconds they should come directly to me. Okay, he's going the opposite direction. Should be coming up on 20 seconds. Okay, they're going the other way. Have to make sure that I'm tagged properly, first of all. Wait, hang on. What's happening? Oh wait, look. I think they're doing it. They're just not getting very close. So let me see if we can make them closer. Let's check questions here. Let's see. Question, TJ, will lion males have a darker or lighter manes? They will have both. My understanding is that that depends on the level of testosterone as well as maturity of the lion. Question, will alphas have different animations from others, like more stately and confident? That's actually a really good question. I would like to make the alphas more dominant appearing. Nobody's ever asked that before. It's something that I've been thinking about, but I'm still wondering how I can do that without like spending all of my time, because it basically means I have to go and make a second version of most of the animations. So I'm thinking about how to accomplish that, and I think that I can. By the way, in case the stream crashes 5 seconds from now, thanks for watching, and I'll be restarting soon, so keep that in mind. It just looks like the connection's starting to slow down, so I'm going to continue on for now. Let's see here. But yeah, the goal is I want the alphas to be, like, you can tell an alpha walks ahead of the herd, they walk ahead of the other animals, they eat first, other animals give them space. You should be able to see what the alpha is. And to a degree, you can see that. I've demonstrated in the past with like the alpha of a wildebeest. would just kind of be by himself a little bit, but if he moves far enough away from the herd, the rest of the herd notices he's moving and they start to move into where he's moving the rest of the herd. So that does work, but I also want like more dominant animations for the alpha. So it could come in the form of them having their own set of animations that are the same, but they just look tougher. Or I could just make certain animations alpha only animations, so only they have access to certain animations. So that might be the route that I go in the beginning, but ultimately I love having more animations. I want as many animations that I can get my hands on. So, you know, eventually everything's going to have tons and tons of animations, more animations than even I can keep up with. But yeah, that's actually a really good point and idea and question to ask. Let me go and adjust my seek distance real quick. See if this works as intended. And we're going to decrease the time. This time within 10 seconds they should come to me. So the way you want to think of this is like, let's say you've gone to a new area, you got your little lion crew with you, you're checking out the area, but every now and then they want to check in with you, re-sniff you or whatever, and you know, then go back to doing whatever they're doing. So here he comes, coming to check in with the alpha. Like he was, but it looks like there's like a bubble, like they're not getting too close to me. Let's move over here real quick. Now there should be like no question. If they come over here, it's definitely working. So every 10 seconds it should work. Opposite way. Not working as intended. So I'm going to make some adjustments here. Question: how large do you want herds of animals like wildebeest or gazelle to be? Like 20 to 50 or 100 to 200 per herd? As an example, good question. I don't think that it'll be 100 to 200 like AI animals running around. I think the biggest herd will probably be 20, if that. It's just not necessary. Like 20 on a screen looks like 50. You know what I mean? It just, the way that they're going to be moving around, how they're spaced out, plus the other animals, it's going to look like 50. So I don't think that many is needed. Now, I have tested 30. One of the previous streams, we saw a herd of 30 wildebeest just kind of walking around when I was I was a giraffe, and I was also playing the secretary bird during that stream, but they were just kind of a big-ass herd of wildebeest, 30 herd of wildebeest, 7 giraffes, bunch of other animals around, and it seemed to be working okay. So you will have herds, but I don't think they'll be as big as, they won't be in the 100 to 200 range. It'll be more 20, maybe 30 at most. Probably closer to 20 max. Alright, so I'm going to clean up this code a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to keep it simple and make sure they come looking for me if I go a certain distance away. Let's see how well that works. Okay, looks like it's working. This is what it feels like to be leader of the pack. So as long as they're close, as long as they're like within my, I'm gonna say the alpha has like a sphere of influence, almost like a mobile territory that he takes with him all the time, like a scent, like a spear. As long as they're within that spear, they're a part of my group. They're a part of my pride, my pack, my territory that goes with me, right? My mobile territory is my scent. It goes with me everywhere. As long as they smell me, they're close enough. If they don't, then they need to come looking for me. So that's the first component. The other component is permanent territory doesn't go with me. So that's where I'm going around my territory. I'm peeing on trees, rocks, whatever I want to leave my scent on, and making sure that everybody in the area knows that it belongs to me. And everything in it belongs to me. So since they're cubs, what I'm going to do is make sure they don't wander too far. They'll go shorter distances at a time, because basically the area of play is wherever I am. So I don't want them like 100 meters away, like behind a rock, just doing whatever they're doing. I want them to do it kind of within sight. Let's see about the shorter distance, if that looks better. And we're cubs, so our job is just to play. You know, we're not really doing what the adults are supposed to be doing, so I want them to be doing like play animations and stuff. Oh, I don't see them. so they figured out where I was. I kind of feel like that's a little too far. We're going to have them go an even shorter distance. Let me check questions. By the way, can you make the music a little quieter? Let me see. Is it loud? I mean, it seems okay. I could turn it down a little bit. I got that audio ducking thing, so it should get quieter whenever I'm talking into the mic. That feels too far. Yeah, that's too far. I'm not sure why they're still going that far. The code got reduced. Hey TJ, are we question? Hey TJ, oh wait, I skipped a question. Let me go back. Let me see here. So question, is it known that the stronger, healthier, and therefore demanded by females... Oh, okay. Is it known that the stronger, healthier, and therefore you're demanded by females, the lion is... Oh wait, I'm reading this wrong. Alright, is it known that the stronger, healthier, and therefore more demanded by females the lion is, the darker his mane? And also, the mane of lions can brighten if the lion is unwell or under stress. So I believe the science is pretty solid on the lion's manes corresponding to both their testosterone and their likely position in whatever social structure that they're participating in. I think it leans... From most of the stuff that I've seen, leans towards the darker the mane, the more testosterone, the more likely that lion is to be stronger, in more demand, in charge of a bigger pride, have a bigger territory. It usually corresponds to that. And since it's related to testosterone as well, if the lion is unwell or has less testosterone, it may lighten. So I'm pretty sure that that's the case. I'm not... I don't get too in the weeds with specifics right now because I'm developing this game's mechanics and stuff. So I do want as much realism and as much accuracy as possible, but that has to come second at this stage because, first of all, there needs to be a game for it to be an accurate game. So the game first, then the accuracy can get more layered on as we go. But I am looking to have that much detail in the game. So yeah, you should be able to tell or have an idea of a lion's testosterone or viability based on like how its mane look. But also in general with animals, I'm making it so that the unhealthy ones look skinnier and they look more sickly. So I'm having their fur and their skins altered based on the health condition. So that will be true, even if it's not fully implemented right now. to see if there was anything else. Let me see if I can get them to just follow for a second, not just come to, and then switch back to the idle. So I need to delete the follow stuff that's in there right now. All right, let's test it. So now we should be transitioning from they come looking for me, they find me, they definitely follow me for a little bit, and then they just kind of play around and stuff. I'll repeat that cycle. All right, so here they come looking for me. Now they should be in the follow state. Okay, so I just want them to follow. It looks like they are in the right state. Let me make sure they're a little closer. Question. I think that other question was a part of the first one. I think I answered it. If I didn't, I'll revisit. Question from Rylands is, hey TJ, are we close to full release? No. The full release should be thought of as like how can I put this? Let me reconsider that answer. All right, so first of all, the game is on a early access release, meaning for those who are members of the Patreon, basically paying a small membership to help fund the game. At this point, it's early development, so early access is like an early reward for it, but it's not like a game purchase yet. It's not in a store, that kind of thing. So when you say full release, I think of like the Great Circle is available in Steam or in the Epic Game Store. How close we are to that is a little hard to judge because that depends on how many mechanics are implemented as well as how stable the game is. And right now the game is changing constantly, as it should. It's early access, it's early development. Features are being implemented, features are being disabled, features are being made more stable, and then they're re-implemented. That's what's going on. I can't really have all that going on while the game is in a store. You know what I mean? So I don't know how close we are, but I can say that it really doesn't matter because you can play the game if you join the link to the Patreon, which is below the video. You can play the game. It's the same thing as if it was in the store and it was for sale and you could play it there. The difference is I want everyone to be aware that the game is under development and is changing a lot really fast. So by the time it gets to a store, I feel like there should be like a certain set of features and mechanics that are like solid, not really going to change that much. Like, for example, once we have multiplayer, it should be basically implemented the way that I expect it to be for like a long period of time. Whereas right now it's kind of like experimental, like testing and stuff like that. So we're not there yet. and I'm not sure when we will be store ready, full release ready. But again, it doesn't matter. My aim, though, if I wanted to just say, let me just put something up as like an aim, I wanted it to be store ready by the fall. Still a chance that we can be store ready by the end of the fall, but not 100% sure. And again, it doesn't really need to be available in the store right now for folks to play it, so it really doesn't matter that much. But I do want to be store ready because it means that I'll have figured out and gotten a lot of the features to be, you know, where I think people expect things to be when they're paying for a game at a store. Follow me, boys. Follow me. I can smooth that out a little bit. I kind of want them on my left and on my right. They're kind of there, but we can get that better. All right, now what I want to do is add a parent to the mix. The parent's function is going to be different. They're going to be more independent. They're only going to check in every now and then. I kind of implemented this with the leopard parent successfully. So now I'm going to see if I can just copy over the same functions to the lion parent. I want one parent. I want her to just kind of check on us and then just go off by herself into the distance. And then check like for the player, I think maybe 15 to 30 minutes, you know. They'll come and check on, make sure that you haven't been hunted, make sure that you're not starving. But we want the parent to just come and go. All right, and then what we can do is have them come with food sometimes, drop it in front of you, and then leave. I think that'll be cool. is coded correctly. I'm going to delete some stuff and start fresh. I think we're ready. All right, so what mom should do is check, then leave, then check, then leave. All right, let's do it. So mom should be heading back over to check on the cubs. I think that's her right there. There we go. Taking damage. All right, now she's off. Meanwhile, we're over here. I have to figure out why they're taking damage. Mom's back. That's a leopard sound. I have to replace that with a lion sound. Alright, so she's on a 30-second check schedule right now. So what I'm going to do is in the game, you're going to have like 15 minutes where she's off doing whatever she's doing. And then every 15, 30 minutes or so, which in the game will amount to like every half of the day or every day, she'll come and check on you. This time we're gonna go farther and see if Mom can still find us. They're bigger than me, but I'm the alpha. There's Mom again. I do believe those cubs are a little bit big. I think I'm supposed to be a full-size cub. Alright, let me make a couple adjustments. Make it look a little more realistic. Let me check the size of this freaking mesh. How's it going, Kool-Aid Wolf? Good afternoon from California. Good afternoon from Florida. Question from Natsu. Can we play online? Not yet. No online multiplayer yet, and the single player doesn't need online to function. In the future, the game will expand beyond single player to multiplayer online. And you will be able to, you know, play with your friends, still have the AI and animals in the environment and stuff. That's supposed to be the full size right there. Oh, okay, I think I know what's going on. Gonna make a stats adjustment. How's it going, G2Easy? Question, I know I asked before, but can you show the CGI looking lion model you're aiming for? If you can't, no problem. I cannot, not right now. It's not an exclusive model, so if I show it, you know, and somebody else ends up with it, it's kind of my fault, so can't do that right now. Question from Natsu. Okay, the game is not available yet. Actually, it is. You have to. So basically, it's available if you join the Patreon. That helps fund the development. So it's basically a couple paid tiers that we have. If you do that, you get access to the early access version of the game, which is the stuff that I'm working on right now. And so it's available early access, but it's not like store available. You can't go on Steam or Epic Game Store and buy it right now because it's just not ready for that. But if you want to play the game while it's developing, you know, the game is not as polished as you might expect from store games, which is why it's not in the store. You can through the Patreon. but it's not store release yet. It is available for early access though. Best song in the game right now, in my opinion. Question from Crisis Gaming. When you spawn into the world as a baby, will you have siblings right away or eventually? That's what I'm testing right now. I think that you probably will have siblings for certain, if you play a certain animal, like the lion. So those are my siblings. I'm basically the leader of the little lion squad here. And the parent is over there. And what the parent is supposed to do is come check up on us every now and then. So we're allowed to just run around and play and do whatever we're doing. Ignore the camera that just appeared out of nowhere. But like the idea is like every now and then mom will come check back up on us. See how she's coming? Coming to check back up on us. Let me make sure that thing is not colliding with the camera real quick, because it looked like the camera moved. Nice. Alright, no collision with the camera that time. Alright, I still have to figure out the pain thing, but now I'm going to do a longer test. And then we're going to do Mom Brings Food. Question from G2 Easy. If you were to upgrade a current model, you would have to redo all the animations, and do you have to redo a lot if you were to upgrade from Unreal 4 to 5? Interesting question. It's not a given that I would have to redo all the animations. Sometimes animations sort of fit with other models, you know what I mean? Depending on how things are set up. If you set it up things ideally, I think what you want is your animations to be able to graft on to other things easily, but it really depends on what you're grafting to. So it's not a given, but hopefully I don't have to redo any animations because they fit perfectly, but we'll see. What about going from Unreal 4 to 5? 5 is kind of an experimental situation. I have some 5 that I'm working on right now, and I want to be on 5, but some of the stuff that I have working in 4 are not in 5 or not working the same way or not available. So I'm 4 is the stable version right now, and 5 is where we all want to go because I think it works a lot better, or it will work a lot better eventually. Alright, this time we're going to mess around for like up to 5 minutes, and our mom will have a random time within that time to come and check on us one time. So we'll see if it's within 10 seconds or maybe a minute and 30 seconds, but we're going to go as far as we can and just see if she can still find us after. Took them so long. We've got shenanigans to get into. Where'd my other brother go? So we've gone about a minute now. Mom still hasn't come and check up on us or found us yet. Where's he going? I should say that the cubs could follow me or mom, so sometimes they may, one of them or both of them may elect to go and follow mom instead of me. Oh, what just happened? But no matter what, mom should come and check on me. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Da, 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 da. Got a little flaw here with the lion cubs. They're using a teleport feature that they're not supposed to use. I'm trying to wait for mom to come find me before I log out and fix it. There she is, way over there. She's getting into fights. She was headed this way. Holy shit, she's fighting an elephant. And the collision is being ugly. Yeah, that should not happen. I'm gonna have to turn off the collision or overlap it for now. Yeah, elephant too big for mom. All right, so I'm going to just make an adjustment on that real quick. I should probably do it for all of them. Let me do that for all of them real quick. Hey, how's it going, NYW? Welcome back. Alright, it should be good to go on there too. Yep. Yes, okay. So no more collision issues for now. And let's see about... You know what, I think we'll take this real world. I think I want to see like the environment around me. Just give me 1 second. Oh yeah, let me get rid of the teleport thing real quick. Alright, so we're going to test here one more time, and then we're going to go real world and just have that savannah background or whatever we're going to go with. See how long it takes for mom to come check up on the kids. Oh, camera issue. Let me fix that. Actually, I got two things I want to fix right now. I got to redo the camera thing, and let me see here. Camera collision fixed. Now what I want to do is just when they come to me, they'll kind of wait for a second before they just go and randomly walk off. Alright, it should look better now. Now she is responding to, like, if I get into a fight, she comes to check. Watch this. If I do an attack, if you notice, Mom in the background is heading this way. Basically, I have a distress call grafted onto that attack, so it's like calling for help and attacking at the same time. Mom comes and checks, then Mom goes off. Get them to follow me again. This time they should wait for a second. Probably could mix up those animations for them a little bit more. Good. So that's a random. There we go. All right, that was nice. So just make that shorter, and we can mix up those animations so they're not doing the same thing at the same time. There we go. That should be enough variation. So now we should see them not doing the same thing at the same time. We also should see a shorter wait before moving around after following. So I think we'll end the stream with just a visual of them doing everything they're programmed in an actual environment. Let's see if we can load up something. And I will do the next one on Venom. So with the snakes and scorpions and stuff. Kind of want to do a single biome, so let me see if I can get the grassland. Actually, we'll try to load the big map. It may crash the stream, so I'm sorry if it does. So we're gonna try to load the big map. I like that map because it has all the regions and stuff. I can choose what biome I want to be in. So I'm gonna try to load it. If the stream crashes, thanks for watching. I'll be doing another stream today on just the Venom. You know, be looking for that later on.